Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode 20 of Into the Jaws of Death. This is our homebrew campaign based in the invented country of which neighbours Faerun, but is not part of the proper D&D canon. A country called Pentegarn, which is the homeland of Depthananor Pentegarn, who is one of our heroic party, the heroic party known as the Crimson Dirks. We have been working our way towards this point. We are kind of near the end now. The end is in sight. The end of this campaign arc. I am going to hand you over to Kev, who is going to tell us what happened last week, and then we're going to dive in.
Okay then, right. Last session we finished off the rest of the guards and the nobles that were bodyguarding on that caravan, and there were also some more arachnid buddies of Borin to play with. We got some magic items off the noble's body, but not trying to downplay them. They're not as good as what we've got now, but they're still handy to have. We took some of the cloaks to try and blend in a little bit and stealthily enter the town of Pentegarn using chew bacon to pull the carriage because we'd killed the horses. I'm just going through here. We found a few places. Karuk found some little thieves' cant symbols that there is some kind of resistance group in operation. We went into and we got a hint to go to a tavern called the Dwarven Lord. Sorry, let's get it right. Inside there, we met Deep's little brother, and that was pretty much where we were in the sort of just as over points.
Very good, thank you very much. So I will move you back to the tavern, which you rightly pointed out is called the Dwarven Lord. The party currently around the bar. Borin was in the stables doing some making some adjustments to the dwarven carriage. Sorry?
Pimping our ride.
Yeah, pimping your ride. So I think basically what he had done is sawn the top off and got rid of some of the clumsier bits of dwarven woodwork to make it into a lighter and more agile vehicle. The rest of you met Deep's brother, known as Dumpthananor. I accidentally deleted the old barmaid as well, so you've got a slightly new one now who is slightly less stylish but eminently more suited to the job. As you stand there catching up, a young what's the word? I've completely lost the ability to use the English language, which is a terrible shame. A street starfish. Urchin. A lovable street starfish or urchin rushes into the bar and runs up to Dump, and Dump lowers his ear to allow the lovable street starfish to whisper into it. His eyebrows immediately raise as if in alarm, and then Dump turns around to you and says, "It seems that you were noticed entering the town, so we must get you out of here as soon as possible. We need to get you into the mountain, because the sooner that you're into the mountain, the sooner you can overthrow our oppressors." That being the case, I am going to move us into the first phase of today's session. If you can hear a dog barking, that is my dog barking. If you can't hear the dog barking, pretend I didn't say anything. So, I am moving us on to the map of Pentegarn City, which I'm going to have to zoom out on the other screen so that we can see more of it. So, this is going to be... what's it say? I assume the barking dog was the town guard on our tail. That is very sensible. There may well be the barking of dogs. You can certainly hear a bit of a commotion outside. You are currently here in the southwest of the settlement. You are in one of the human parts of the town, which are on the outskirts of the town with the blue tiled roofs, as we covered last time. You may notice that there is a number next to where you are, because we are about to do a skill challenge. Because rather than just have you, I don't know, run straight into the mountain, I thought it might be fun for you to use some of your character's skills and abilities to get you there in narrative style. So, you are currently in the Dwarven Lord, the tavern in the southwestern part of the town. Guards are currently searching the town, and I've just thrown my inhaler on the floor, didn't I? So guards are searching, presumably for you. So, where would you like to go next? And how would you like to get there? Sorry?
Yeah, I was about to say, are we on foot or are we in the wagon?
If we're heading towards the mountain, I don't think the wagon would be of any use in there. Obviously, bacon certainly would be, but not necessarily the wagon.
How close together are the houses?
It depends, really. These have been thrown together in a random way. Some of the houses are like 5 feet apart, and in some of the larger openings, there's like 10 or 20 feet between the buildings. So it depends, really. There's a bit of a market square here, which is actually, you know, the market is actually on. There are people there buying and selling. To remind you also, so this is a market building, a covered market. This is a statue of one of Deep's ancestors. This is some kind of fortification, some kind of government building. This is a dwarven forge here. This is a dwarven temple. I can't remember whether I gave it a deity, but let's say it's a temple to Moradin, who is one of the big gods in the dwarven pantheon. Out towards the outskirts, there are farms and windmills. So, let me know what your idea is. So let me remind you how skill challenges work as well. So what we are aiming to do, this is going to be a 5-stage skill challenge. Okay, so point number 1 is where you are. Point number 5 is where you're going. And I am going to want from you guys skill checks that will narratively allow you to use your skills to evade capture, etc. So basically, I'm going to get whoever pipes up first, basically, with an idea. You can't reuse a skill. So if Kararuk uses stealth, then Kararuk can do another skill roll, but he can't use his stealth again. He'll have to pick a different skill. Since you guys are actually pretty hardcore now, you guys are level 9, I am going to set the DC. There's going to be variable DC, so the DC for an out-and-out success is going to be 20 plus. If you roll above 15, you will not accrue a failure. If you roll between 5 and 10, you will get into a fight. If you roll below 5, you will get into a big fight. So this.
Cool.
So basically, we are looking for successes. If we get 5 successes, then you're at the top. And because we actually want something to happen, the DC is quite high.
Okay.
Right.
Where the secret entrance is, or are we going for a main? Or are we going for a main entrance?
I reckon we set fire to the pub, create a distraction, and run.
Deep is gonna veto that one. I'm going to use insight to anticipate which way the guards are moving and take us away from that.
Very good. I like it a lot. 19. Okay, so 19. You do not accrue a failure. But we need to try again. So you are not quite sure. You have not been home for a while. You're not quite sure which way the winds are blowing. You're not sure who currently the head of the guard is. So you know they're out there. You're just not sure where.
Again, are we going for secret entrance or big entrance in the front of the thing?
So for the purposes of this exercise, that is entirely irrelevant because we are doing a skill challenge to the mountain. And it could be either entrance.
Okay, I'm gonna have Pontos stroke Shoe Bacon just put their heads down and start pegging it, and I'm gonna do athletics.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, they're just gonna start trying to. Oh, come on, Pontos, you can do better than that.
Okay. So
No, when you're rolling.
No.
So Pontos. Stroke and pegging. Oh my god. Okay, content warning coming up.
Excellent.
You heard what I said.
Right. So I need to very quickly do a thing. So a DC between 10 and 15 means that there shall be a fight. So I need to find the place, which is here, and I need to very quickly put some things there. So this is a minor failure rather than a major failure. So I am going to get... who rolled that? Kevin rolled that. So can you roll me a D6, please?
Pontos rolled that, but
well, right. Can you roll a D6 for Pontos then? Okay, excellent. That's nearly as bad as it could have been. So I'm going to have to stage it so that it looks like it should do. So, were you guys following Chew Bacon?
Yeah, sort of him just sort of forming a bit of a wedge for us to try and make some space, I'm guessing.
Who's at the front, apart from behind Chew Bacon and Pontos? Who's at the front? Can you give me a marching order? Say it again, Michael.
I'll take that position. Also, I'm guessing in combat, can I learn what my new upgrade is for my axe?
Yes. So give me a few seconds. Let's finish the marching order. So we've got Pontos, Borin. Who's next?
I'll go last.
You'll go last. Okay. Deep or Char? Who is next in line?
I think I should be behind Char.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll happily sit in the middle.
Cool. Okay then. So I'm going to chuck some things onto the map, which we very much hope will work. So somebody tell me what 5 plus 3 is, because maths is hard.
8.
8. Oh, that's a good number.
The number of legs on a spider.
Oh, that's true. You've just reminded me there's another roll that we'll need to do in a minute.
Come on,
Such a teacher's pet, man.
Somewhat, I'm sorry, the town would notice if large quantities of giant spiders started. It would be a freaking riot.
I think.
Well,
I think there might already be about to be a riot. That's the problem. So I am going to move you. I haven't done any light walls or anything. It's literally just a quick filler. So you find yourselves behind Chew Bacon, who has run into a group of Pentegarn guards. I'm just going to very quickly randomly decide some hit points for them. And
I can't even.
I've just decided that I'm not going to give you 8, I'm just going to give you 5, because this is a minor failure, not a major failure, and we actually need this fight to end at some point. So, here we go. I'm rolling initiative for them. Then I am going to ask Michael to make 2 dice rolls for me in a second. So, the first one will be a D2.
I can go down to a D4.
Or you can just type /R space 1D2. Or you can roll a D4 and halve it, whichever happens faster. There we go. Okay, and then I want you to roll me a D10.
Oh, is that? I'm guessing that's its hit points. There we go.
No, nothing of the sort. Okay.
Damn.
So, the D2 was to decide the gender of the voice of your talking battle axe.
Oh, cool!
The D10 was to decide on a scale of 1 to 10 how annoying its voice would be.
Oh shit!
So your D76. Your sword has a male voice, which is 7 out of 10 annoying. So
and it speaks in German and just shouts at you.
it's got to have a dodgy accent. It has to have a dodgy accent. What is my dodgiest accent? It can't be Scottish.
It has to be either French or German.
It shouts at you in Welsh.
No, I'll take German.
I think we might have to decide this randomly as well. I can't do Welsh. That's not happening. So it's either going to be a heavy southwestern accent, a German accent, or a French accent. So roll me a D3, and we'll decide which one it is. And this will be an RP challenge for me.
Oh no, it's French. I think that should have only happened on a D10 for annoyingness.
Yeah.
How is this going to help me in combat?
Well, you don't know yet. But
well, Michael, the problem is because it's French. The moment you start using it in combat, it's going to surrender and run away. Yeah.
So as you're standing there, realizing that you've run straight into the jaws of a patrol of Pentegarn guards, Borin hears a voice come from the axe head of his infernal battle axe, and it says, "Ah, bonjour, Monsieur Borin. You are about to get into a battle, n'est-ce pas? Yeah? Oui?
Well, I'm just dumbstruck. I'm just like, what the?
Is there any way that I can help you?
How are you meant to help?
Well,
Can I throw you and come back?
I could tell you a joke to relieve your stress. I could tell you some stories to help you to go to sleep. There are many helpful things that a talking weapon can do. I could insult your enemies as you plunge me into them. How does that sound? They might get some extra psychic damage.
Oh, right. Okay, I see. Oh dear, you remind me of Monty Python, that French guy in the Holy Grail.
What French guy would that be?
What was it? Your mother?
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Oh, God.
You whipper of other people's bottoms. Yes, this is going to be the flavour of this axe, I'm afraid. Oh, what have you done?
Oh no, I'm loving it now.
Oh, you see, it might have been, I don't know, it could have been a sexy Eastern European battle axe, but no, it's an annoying French one. Okay, so we are going to start with.
This is great.
We are going to start with Kararook, who is at the back of the pack, but he is pretty mobile, so we won't worry too much about that. What's the plan, my man?
I am gonna run down to this chap here, which is... Oh. Why is that not coming off? There we go. Okay. Come down here and attack this chap.
Cool. Let him have it.
I didn't do initiative.
You didn't do initiative? Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, I'm last anyway, it doesn't matter.
So I'm just going to pop this Pentagon guard back where he belongs. Carry on, Chris.
Julio, cover, no, not crit, no, bardic, no. Take a sneak attack because I just run out from the back of the pack. Like a full-on charge from a rogue, which he's probably not expecting that.
I would be surprised if you didn't try it on, but in a word, no.
It's always worth a try. Bum 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 bum.
Oh,
Missed. Well. Alright, and then using my cunning action, I'm going to run away. Pretty much.
So you're going to disengage. How much move have you got left? You've got
5.
5. Yeah. Oh well, technically it gets you out of reach.
Cool. So I'm going to move back to the side here.
Cool.
That's me done.
Okay, we ping on to the next one. So it's always the way. You have a pack of 5 guards, and the one with the highest initiative is the one at the back. So he is going to rush forward and try and get in Pontos's face. So I'm trying to remember. Pontos doesn't have that thing that forces people to attack him instead of his mount, does he?
No, he doesn't have that, the mounted feat, no.
No, that is good. So I'm going to share the love between Chewbacon and Pontos. Here comes a...
on here, he's got Chewbacon's armour as 10. I thought it was higher than that.
Is it? Oh, do you know why that is? It's because I had his armour class set to AC instead of NPC AC. Which
that's alright then.
There we go, it's fixed now. So it's a good thing you pointed that out, because otherwise he would have almost certainly got hit a lot. So here comes a standard attack.
See, Ryan, I am trying here, Ryan. Don't shout at me.
And here it comes. Here's a spear. It's a hit. And blood sprays everywhere. We have another spear attack. 1 low, 1 high. 1 for the rider and 1 for the mount. Here comes the second one. He misses Pontos. We move on to the next one. He is going to dash in and attempt a similar maneuver. I will attempt to do it as quickly as I may to keep things moving. 1 for Chewbacon, 1 for Pontos. Oh, boy. Okay, we are now onto deep.
Do I have a sense of how many people are around?
I would say that there are quite a lot of people around.
Okay.
There are, I mean, in terms of normal people, civilians, there are people moving about. You know, there's potentially, I don't know, another 10 or 15 people on this 25 by 25 grid. It's just they're not part of the fight.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I'm trying to decide if I should use Spirit Guardians. Frankly, I'm kind of concerned because I don't want to sweep up civilians in it. So for now, I'm going to do this. Damn it. Uh,
That is
Wow.
that is one wise guard.
Indeed.
Not wise enough to recognise his lord though. Ah. The mighty
Dear
mayonnaise
God.
is summoned.
The mayonnaise. Of course, these guys have good AC, so I'm probably gonna miss.
Ooh, nice. Good job.
Now, when the mayonnaise pops out, does he not recognize his king?
Depends whether you had tasted of the mighty mayonnaise before you left.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't think my training started till after.
Okay, this guy is going to rush up to Kararuk. He's going to say, "Halt! In the name of House Pentegarn!" He says,
That's him there.
He says with not a trace of irony. Oh no! He is stunned, so we're going to put some...
Does that mean I get sneak attack on him? Whatever.
I think,
It might do. I forget what stunned actually does. Let me drop it in the chat. Stunned. A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Therefore, you would have sneak attack on him.
And incapacitated is auto crits, if memory serves me correct.
Hold on, let's have a look. So, incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, what am I thinking of then?
You're probably thinking of paralysed. Paralysed is auto crit.
I'll take that one back then. I was hoping there for Kalruk.
No worries. So that guy is stunned. Therefore, we are on to the mighty Pontos.
Okay, well, Pontos, he's taking a bit of a backhander. He's not very happy. He's like, "Oi, stop that!" And there's the great axe. So we will start on you, since you were the one that hit him. But wait, let's try again, because... Oh, come on, Pontos.
I tell you what, can you roll damage for that one? Because I have had these guys... Excuse me, I've had these guys attacking two-handed. So they should not have a shield bonus.
Okay, so the great axe... where is he? There it is.
So, 13. So, which one was that? Was that this one?
No, it was this one over here who hit him already.
Okay. So, minus 13. He is quite badly hurt now. As he got struck by the mighty mayonnaise.
And now we're trying claw him. Oh. This is just embarrassment here, Pontos. Come on, boy. Cancel that because I almost did the gore. Oh,
shame.
That was an embarrassment there.
Calm yourself, fighter.
So this guy here spots the gap, rushes towards Borin.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. He certainly shall. Bring it he will.
Might be a bit distracted because back my axe had suddenly just started talking, but let's do this.
Ah, you see?
Yeah.
You should give that spear to your grandmother.
Do you know the way to the discotheque?
And then we move on to the final Pentagon guard, who is going to close also to form a front rank against Chew Bacon and Pontos, who are in just the right place to take all the beatings here. So, dun dun dun.
Come on and do the tango.
Dun, dun, dun.
That wasn't what I was going for, but if you like. I was going for the dramatic turning around chipmunk, which goes dun dun dun, and sometimes has a lightsaber pop up, which is awesome. But here we go. Oh, and it's a miss. On to Char. Obviously, it's all down to Char to fix everything.
Well, and unfortunately, now that guy's there, I can't see the stunned one. So I'll have to try and help Borin here, just to try and make a hole. And
Make a hole.
Nice.
oh yeah, at least I'm hissing.
Ah, you see your friend there. He is good at fighting. You should learn from him, Borin.
Hang on, to be fair, I haven't had the chance to hit anything yet, so I don't need to take lessons from anyone just yet.
All right, as you wish. Okay, let's see what you can do.
Okay. Alright, let's take you for a ride then.
Ah, it is all I ask for. Aha! Take that, you little bitch!
Thank you.
Oh, crit. What a crit.
The way I picture this is just, he hits me, he misses once, hits me twice, and then I just like look at him and just whack him in one go, walk over his corpse. Ah, not too bad. Okay, on to number 2.
Right. I'm warmed up now. I'm ready. Come on. Bury me in someone's skull.
Here you go, mate. Try this one.
Ha ha! Take that. Your armor is too thin, you little Pentegarn bitches.
I love it. Also, can I just put 1, bleeding, and 2, do these guys count towards my killings?
They are not lawful evil.
Damn.
No, okay, no French accents in. Oh. Oh, well, I don't want to play now.
No. If there are French accents in Star Wars, you're allowed to have an accent.
Okay, anything else from Borin?
No, that's really. Oh. Nah, we got still a fair few to go. I'm not going to use an action surge just yet. That's
Cool.
me for done.
Done for now. Okay, on to Kararuk. It is.
Awesome.
We pass on to you, you pale stranger.
Why can I hear this axe talking? Or is it just bored?
Let's say yes. Yeah, it speaks out quite clearly.
Oh my gosh, this is going to get so annoying. Warren, what are you doing with all these bloody spiders and talking axes?
Shut up! I like this guy. What should we go with, Frenchie?
Frenchie. Yes. Boom, boom.
Gaston? What was the name of Lumiere?
Gaston.
He kind of was. He was a candle though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Boom. That was quite a
And,
damage.
and I know this, the actors were Jewish.
38. Very good. I don't know why. Those should be coming out with nice squares around them so we can see the breakdown, but at least it detected that you'd killed him, because that was it wasn't doing that before. It's a work in progress, always a work in progress. Right, carry on, Kararuk. Anything else?
Yeah, and I've got to move up here, so that gives Pontos advantage, doesn't it?
It surely
Diagonal.
does.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cool.
And I go, ah, you little French axe. Bring it on. I'm trying to tease
it's going to be like a Pepe Le Pew convention, I think. Okay, this guy here, he notices his friends are getting a bit beaten up, but his loyalty to House Pentegarn carries him through as he raises his spear. And he misses once. This one is for the pig. Oh, this one here, he is much more beaten up. He is going to see if he can take down Pontos. It will take a massive crit to do it. Well, he did him some damage, so I'm a little bit surprised. I'm not used to being able to hit you guys. Okay, on to deep.
Okay. First, we're gonna.
John, I just whispered something to you. That's what I want to do when you're on the next game.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. It's because they've got really thick helmets. It covers their ears up.
Because it's cold, they've got little earmuffs on.
Damn it. All right.
That is a good canonical explanation.
Sorry,
whoops.
what was that, Michael?
That is a good canonical explanation.
Okay, Pontos.
Right.
So I'm going to have to write some alternate song lyrics. Because 2 lines is not enough.
But you get the idea.
I get the idea. Oof, okay. Another one goes down. He didn't even get a chance to bleed to death. Goodness.
He's warmed up a bit now.
Oh my god.
That's better, Pontos. You were just caught a bit flat-footed a second ago. I'll let you off. Go to there. So that's 20 feet, and I'll just covering fire. That's all. That's what I'm doing. Honest. No, don't be silly. I'll just go to there, and
Oh, come on, Monsieur Cha. You are letting down the side, as they say.
yes, strange, demonic, sentient axe.
Right, come on, Monsieur Borin. It is time. We must shine.
Oh, God. I'm sure there will be a point when it wears off, but at the moment it's not going to be today.
Come on, stop talking. More hitting. We made short work of them, didn't we, Monsieur Coldfoot?
We made him short indeed, by a head.
Oh, you are the witty one. Right. Okay, come on. Let's get on with it. There must be more people to sever. Back to Pentegarn City. Back to the overview. So, I did not realise I would be doing a French accent today, but I have to say I'm kind of digging it, kind of enjoying it.
I'm digging it. I am digging it totally.
So,
It's pretty cool.
So you need to progress from point 1 to point 2. We need a skill success.
Right, I want to do my strength check and just like the 1 or 2 guards that actually get in their way, just kind of American football, shove them out the way so they can't stop us.
Okay, so you are going to attempt to do strength athletics then. We are looking for a DC of 20.
Oh, hang on, wait, sorry. You want it as a save, yeah?
No, an athletics check, because that will give you your proficiency. Oh no!
Both fighters have failed their athletics.
That was a 3. That was a 3. You only needed a 12. Oh. Okay, so rather than immediately impose another fight on you, what shall I do? I think I'm gonna let's move you on to somewhere else. So pick. You can pick between the marketplace or the farm.
Go to the farm. There's going to be spiders. I know that because it's in open country.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, I can kill them. Farm.
Okay, does everyone concur?
It's his role, so we'll have to follow him.
Okay, so you move towards the farm. I think what I'll do is, if you have a fight, we'll take a fight in lieu of a success, because otherwise...
Yeah, otherwise we could have 17 fights.
Otherwise you could have 17 fights and not actually have any successes or failures. This is what happens when you invent custom rules on the fly. There we go.
All fine.
So, you leg it through the back streets of Pentegarn. What on earth is happening to the turn order? Let me try and make those disappear. It might even work, you never know. There we go. So, I wish it didn't do that. You find yourselves slightly out of town. You can hear the shouts of guards, and you can hear the shouts of surprise and fear from the local populace. They're all sort of going, "Ah, what's happening? Ah, get your hands off me, you big armoured brute!" And you can hear these voices sort of saying, "Where are they? Search that hay bale there! Somebody stab it with your sword! There's bound to be somebody in that tightly packed hay bale there. That always happens." So
Okay.
let's have a skill check.
Okay, I'm going to try and do a deception to try and lead them to check sort of the far hay barn. Oh, so they're going that way while we head the other direction.
Oh, very good. Okay. Ah, curses! So, as you
better than some of the rolls so far.
yeah. Oh, I just really shouted into the mic there, and I've got side tones, so I shouted into my own ears. Excellent. So I am going to pick a random outdoor battle map. Wow, this one's already covered in blood. So maybe I'll pick a different one. Okay.
Wait, we get a battle for a 17? I thought it was if we were below 15.
Between 10 and 15 is a battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, between 15 and 20 is try again. Yeah, okay, you get to try again with no negative consequences. Sorry, I nearly gave you a battle for nothing. Apologies. So, somebody have a go.
I have this ability which helps me find criminal elements and law enforcement elements.
Oh, okay.
Could I use that to get advantage on a roll to perceive where the guard is and move in the other direction?
I'm going to say yes, because that is a pretty cool ability there. I reckon that's good for advantage. Aha! There we go.
Hell yeah.
Cha-ching! So. Oh, I just copied the 1 instead of the success, because I put it on the wrong layer. There it is. You fool! Fool of a DM. Throw yourself in next time. As they say in that well-known thing. Okay. So
So
you quickly get an idea where the guards are going based on your knowledge of city watches. For this is indeed a city watch that are trying to track you down through your own city. So that allows you to move on safely from the farm at the outskirts towards the mountain. You can, let's see, I reckon we can probably pick between the Dwarven Quarter, the Dwarven Temple of Moradin, or possibly staying out in the sticks.
I'm a priest, so I'm going to pick the Temple of Moradin.
Good choice. Okay. So, that's the map. What layer is this bloody number on? The GM layer, that's why. Okay. So, excuse my swearing to myself. There we go. The party finds themselves in the courtyard of the Temple of Moradin. You can see the foot of the mountain. How will you get there?
I would like to use my masonry abilities and skills of knowing dwarven architecture to make a history check with advantage to determine where we should go from here.
That is incredibly tenuous. How will the architecture tell you how to get to the base of the mountain?
Well, the architecture will let me know the lay of the land and streets, won't it?
Okay, so history
It's
check.
a
History check. So
It's a dwarven city.
It's a dwarven city. Yeah, probably maybe the rock was mined out of the mountain itself. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So give us a history roll with advantage.
I've got a 0, so it doesn't make much of a difference. God damn it.
Do you even have? It is treated as if you have proficiency. However, is history intelligence or is history wisdom? I forget. It's intelligence, isn't it?
Intelligence.
What's your intelligence modifier for Borin, Michael?
Not the best.
I
Intelligence.
assume it's 0, and his proficiency is +4, so his roll would be 11.
1. Wisdom is 1. Proficiency is 4.
Yep. What's intelligence though?
Intelligence 0.
Oh, okay. Right.
So basically, you just add 4 to this to that 7, so it's an 11.
So we've got an 11. Okay. So, in the courtyard of the Temple of Moradin, you are inspecting the architecture. And do I have anything that would make a suitable Temple of Moradin? I don't think so. So I'm just going to have to use a random battle map.
Deep, you notice as Char enters the church, he catches fire. But wait, I'm already on fire.
So I'm just very quickly. Oh wow! You can tell what I've been doing with this map. There's blood splatters all over it, and I've just deleted the map. Even better. So, phone just died. Do we have a temple? Do we have a temple? Sadly not. So I am just going to whisk you away to a random battle map.
Don't you hate it? Like in Final Fantasy now, when you walk around, you just suddenly get these random fighters while you're just trying to walk from one town to another.
Right. Now nobody can see because nobody's on the map. Let me just... Alright. Oh, hello. Thank you. I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be a strawberry daiquiri.
Awesome.
That'll go well with a strong bow.
Right. Good night was had by all.
Right, I'm going to chuck you all on the map. and then I'm going to give you some spiders.
Thanks, Borin. We love spiders.
Ah, the important thing is that the spiders love you.
Well, we can all just stand back and just let El Frenchie hack the spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, that is quite an axe. I think he rolls 2d12.
It does. It is a pretty chunky axe.
I still can't see anything.
Yep, that's because I accidentally put you on the wrong layer. But very soon you will be able to see if I put you on the right place. There we go.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, apologies for this rubbish map. This is just the random battle map, which I use to test out power cards. So that's why there's blood everywhere. Excuse the blood. So I am going to take the number that I rolled earlier for spiders, which I nearly threw at you. And where's that? I rolled... I can't find it. Oh, I rolled a 5, didn't I? Okay. I remember. Monsters. 1, 2. They climb down from behind the pillars of the Temple of Moradin, clacking their mouth organs. I need to find a better way to say that. Mouth organs.
What? So they all just play little tunes as they're coming down?
Yeah, they're not playing the blues.
Yeah.
Their mandibles is what I meant to say. Their mandibles are clacking away.
So not harmonicas or anything?
Not harmonicas, I'm afraid. They're incredibly angry, and they all want to kill Borin. For he is the evil one. He is the anathema. The one who has ruined everything for the spiders of the world. And are those new initiatives?
Believe so.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Why haven't I got any spiders in the initiative order? What the hell? Group initiative, come on. Maybe.
It did have a bit of lag for me just trying to get Pontos and Charon.
It's probably going to do it twice now, then, isn't it? It may have crashed the sandbox. That might be why. Let me check. Yes, lots of red. Yes. Apparently this point of logic has... Where are you going, Sonny Malado? You get back in line. We don't know whose turn it is yet. Okay. Don't make me use the token lock. So, Michael can't hear us because his battery has run out. Can you hear us, Michael?
I think he can hear us, he just can't talk to us. Or at least he can see.
Very tasty. So, I'm just going to test. Can you hear us, Michael? Oh, you just typed exactly the same thing. We're speaking in chorus. Can you hear us, Michael? Oh, he's come back.
Oh, we've summoned him. We said his name 3 times in a mirror.
Beauties.
It's probably charging. When we get a 15-minute break, I'm going to stick it on the main charge. But I've cut every single power loss. Okay. Yes. Is it my turn? When's it my turn?
Hold on. Hold on. Well, you will know that it is your turn because we will tell you that it is your turn. Okay. So, Kararuk, who is the speediest of all Dampier dudes, is first to go.
Awesome. I'm gonna run up here. I've got my 15 foot. I'm going to get stabby and do a little bit of stabbing, hopefully, with my funky ice dagger. Boom, boom, boom. So,
Are you feeling quite well? Yeah, I was going to say, where is it?
Just going to take a sneak attack because I ran from. It was first act.
That's a different class. You want the assassin class if you want that.
Yeah.
And they have to be surprised, but they're not surprised. They jumped at you. They jumped on you. Still,
Cool.
you give that spider a good stabbing. He doesn't enjoy it.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action and run back.
Okay. Right.
And that's me.
Somehow, all of these spiders are called Giant Spider 1, which must mean I've made a mistake when naming them. But this one here, of course, immediately makes a beeline for Borin.
Yes! Come to my axe!
Monsieur Coolfoot, you, are you quite well? We are surrounded by giant spiders. Why would you think this is a good thing?
I love it how the talking axe thinks that I'm acting with. Oh no, buddy, you're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna slaughter them.
Oh, that did not go quite so well, did it? Oh well. Never mind. If you get pulled back into hell, then I will help you. I'll stick up for you in front of the bigger demons.
Thanks, Frenchie. I was considering calling you, like Soul Reaper or Spider Slain or something, but you okay with Frenchie?
It is not my name, but you can call me whatever you like.
Oh, what's your name?
Well, it is unpronounceable in the human tongue.
Okay. Well, tell you what, you have you written that name. For the time being, we'll call you Frenchie.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Did you just kill 2 spiders?
Yep.
So that'll be
Wow.
that makes you a candidate for
Well, both me and Pontus have got 2 in 1 turn so far.
Okay.
But it's easier for Pontus to do stuff like that with his damage output.
Yep, he has many actions. Oh, on to Pontos.
Okay, right. So, 1, 2.
Let's kill all the spiders before Borin has a chance to go.
No!
You never know. He might get.
That should have been with advantage actually because of Borin. So sorry,
yeah.
I'll just
Do it again.
quick. Yep.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, at least that's consistent. So, and now the big boy. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And on you.
He's got another axe attack, hasn't he? Oh. Very good, Pontos.
Yeah, so he's just gone through, just running through, just happily hacking, slashing, probably singing a little song as he's doing it. But
Cool. Oh, so this spider, so filled with rage at Borin, he is going to take an attack of opportunity to go and attack. So, I guess Chew Bacon and Pontos get an attack of opportunity if Mounts get them too. I'm not sure.
guess they would. And
You know, Monsieur Coldfoot, they did not tell me about this spider problem you had before they sent me down here. Maybe I would have had second thoughts.
Yes, well, you need to talk to your bosses. You need to talk to your bosses about that situation.
Well, you know, I do not think, I do not think they are the problem.
Listen,
Anyway,
I wouldn't have taken this deal if I knew this was going to be a problem. So, unless you want to see spiders for the rest of your life, or however long you live, or find yourself me dead and you buried under a bunch of dead spiders, or in a spider's web, we might need to think of a prior way to solving this. Okay. In the meantime, what? Let's kill this one.
I feel strangely energized.
And let's kill this one. Action surge.
Hey.
Oh yes, I am filled with spidery goodness. Those two are going straight to Avernus. They will be turned into devil spider fighters before you can say devil spider fighters. Yes. Oh, I cannot wait. There will be so many spiders in hell when I get back there.
When you get back? What do you mean when you get back?
Well, you know, no one lives forever. I'm bound to end up back there sooner or later.
Oh no, you might be a family heirloom, mate. Right, did we long rest beforehand? Yes.
Yes.
no, we got to the town, and we haven't had chance to rest up because we last session we was on about we'll probably sleep, but we started this session and we haven't.
You did say you would rest, and actually, I gave you all your hit points back. Although, actually, none of you were that badly damaged. So,
well, I used up all my action surges, second winds, and stuff like that. I'm sure everyone else started using all their spells.
The only thing I would have needed if we had rested was my wand charging. But at last session we didn't do that. It was a case of next session we will rest and do what we need to do and then proceed into it. And this is what suddenly befell us, which is cool.
In a perfect world, you wouldn't have to have any fights because you would all come up with ingenious uses for your skills and pass every time. But
actually, all my stuff comes back on a short rest. I'm fine.
Okay.
Short rest, long rest, it doesn't matter.
You can short rest when you get to number 5 then. Okay.
Just being selfish.
So, what are you going to do to get out of the Temple of Moradin? So that was an 11, which was
fight.
That was a fight. So you had a fight, and then we then we give you a success for that, don't we? Because otherwise, otherwise you would be fighting forever. So,
I've got an idea. Find a sewer grate, pull it up. Let's go underwards. Let's go under. I know it stinks, but let's pop up somewhere else.
Well, I was going to say, since looking at the notes here for the numbers, Calric hasn't had a chance yet. Is there anything that Calric can do?
So, can I use deception for the party to sneak around the back of the temple and to the foothills of this big mountain?
You can certainly try that.
So,
is there anything you can do to make it extra spicy to give you yourself advantage?
Do you know what? Just looking to see if I've got disguise or anything like that. I don't.
Because you can basically, if you have a class feature that makes you good at something, then that might be a good justification. I was going to say, you only need 2 more successes or 2 more fights to get to the top. And wow, you have some big numbers because you're a super skillful roguey type. I sometimes forget that.
So can I use Mask of the Wild then, since we're on the outside?
If you were using Mask of the Wild, I would suggest that you don't use that for deception, that you use that for stealth instead. Because
I don't want to use my stealth yet, just in case I need it later. Alright, let's go. Let's use I'm going to be stealthy. I'm going to sneak, that's what I do.
Okay, so you're going to sneak everybody up the foothills into the mountains?
Yes. Okay, with Mask of the Wild, so do I get advantage on my stealth?
Yeah, okay, yeah. You could hide on a chicken's lip, that's not how the saying goes, but, you know. You could hide almost anywhere, so you've used the natural terrain. Okay.
Yeah.
So there we go. You see, that's what we like.
Is that the first
people
success
passing
we've had?
skill checks?
I think we had one in the farmstead. I had a bunch of ideas if we'd headed into the market or the dwarf town, but then we headed out into the sticks and then into the temple, and so the ideas I had for skills and bits just suddenly all completely got thrown out on me, so I was a bit stuffed. So
I was thinking about being in the market and hiding and blending in with everyone and become one of the townsfolk, but
exactly, I had persuasion and my my background would have helped me as well, but we completely circumnavigated and it's sort of bugger. But these things happen, not a problem. Has Pontos got anything really? He hasn't.
So we've just got one more to get you to the door.
I'll use medicine so that we can take a more elevated path, but I'll keep people from getting the bends or whatever it is that you get from climbing.
Oh, like altitude sickness sort of thing.
Yeah,
Okay. So
hell yeah!
yay! So Borin, not Borin. The other one, the king. All hail King Deep. So Deep, Deep says, I know where the secret entrance is. It's not through that obvious entrance there. It is over here. We must climb the very spine of the mountains, which reaches even higher. And most people are not tough enough to do that. But being of the family Pentegarn, you know of a secret high-growing herb which can be crushed and made into a kind of stuff. And I don't know, what do you do with it?
You snort it like cocaine.
Yep. So you snort some of House Pentagon's high-altitude.
On a serious note, I think it's like Bolivia and that, and it's something like the leaves of one of those kind of drugs, which is a local remedy for altitude sickness. That they just chew the leaves.
It's coca leaves, isn't it? So it's literally what you make cocaine out of, isn't it? So
yeah.
I'm going to pass on it because I don't need it. I don't need your crazy food.
That vampire boy doesn't need a remedy.
He doesn't. Well,
as long as your blood's got the remedy, you're fine.
I've suddenly got the prodigy in my head now. I got the poison. I got the remedy.
Yeah.
I got the pulsing rhythmical remedy.
Just as we're climbing all up with this, at some point, I want to just sort of get a little bit close alongside Kalrook and just say,
"Why is everyone picking on me?"
I'm not picking on you. Mine's just more. Carrot, I saw when that guy in the carriage ran his blade through you. You fell, and Deep didn't get a chance to help you before you were up. Are you okay? Because that's quite remarkable.
See, my friend, I'm better than okay, thank you.
As long as you're okay and nothing is going to come of this, I will. I'm all right with that then.
What do you think is going to come of this?
You've seen what's happened with Borin and his axe. I'm just concerned. And I've seen enough devils back at home that some of the things that they can do. I'm just, as long as you're not under any corruption or anything, that is all I'm concerned about. I've followed you back to where I was banned from entering to help you, and you've helped me in the past as well. So I have no problems with you. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder and I'll say, I am fine. I'm feeling better than I ever have. I am still
right,
myself. There's no need to worry.
That's all right. I just wanted to check. We've gone through a lot, and I was just making sure.
Thank you, but I am fine.
That's all right.
As I said, I'm better than fine.
That's fine then, friend. And now I'm just carry on the climb.
Cool. You
They're really steep.
You find Deep's secret back door.
Sounds so wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Oh,
nice.
Yeah, I did not mean to say that.
You found the tradesman, right? Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. So we need to.
That's big enough for a whole dwarf to walk in.
That's a big back door.
I mean, this is just for a bit of flavour. Stolen from the internet, of course. Right, so we have reached a convenient point for a brief break. So, rather than mess everything up by changing the backdrop on OBS, I think I'm just going to pause it, and we'll just come back and start from exactly where we are. So let's come back at about 10:05, and then resume with part 2.
Yeah, I'm going to stick my phone on my charger.
Cool.
No worries.
Yeah, see you all.
See you
Bye.
Speak to you in a bit.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Here we go. Welcome back. This is part 2 of episode 20 of Into the Jaws of Death. The party are going to pass into the Jaws of Death very soon. Well, at least into the mountain fastness. Michael asked me if Borin could have a chat with his sword. I'm not going to take him away to a different room for this. I am going to allow him to speculate in the open. If everyone's cool with that. So, everyone is currently having a long rest. The party have decided that they would camp and kind of gather their resources ready to go in while they were on the spine of the mountain. So they're all sitting there chewing House Pentegarn's version of coca leaves to stave off the altitude sickness whilst having a rest. So they don't have any tokens that they can look at the moment, I've just realised, which is probably why no one's long resting. So what I will do is do a quick long rest on Pontos. That's weird. It didn't change his hit points on the screen.
I saw the 3rd level spell slot so you don't lose food.
Yeah, we've pretty much stopped tracking those now, haven't we? So it's all good. There we go. So that is a full powered Pontos. That is a full hit points Borin. make sure that you get everything on your character sheet where it should be. Right, okay, so what does Borin have to say to his axe?
Well, I'll say I'll walk away from the fireplace saying like I'm going to go take a piss or something, so they're out of range.
Okay.
So I'm just like, sit down with Frenchie and look, Frenchie, you've been around, I take it.
Well, I mean, around? What are you insinuating? I am an axe of the world.
You've seen things, okay?
Well, I mean, technically, I do not have any eyes at the moment, so in this current incarnation, I have not seen anything. I kind of sense things with a spell-like aura.
Okay. Well, have you ever sensed anything as opposed to my little elf friend over there?
Sorry, your little elf friend?
Yes.
Well, have I sensed anything like him?
Yeah, is there anything different and odd about him?
Well, I mean, what? Since I suddenly burst into consciousness, or before that, when I was an unthinking piece of infernal iron, possessed by the smallest iota of will.
Oh, I thought you'd been around for like eons, and like this soul is this body is just a new form, but you've been around.
Well, all right then. Well, yes, I am kind of an infernal soul that has floated around, and yes, but I have only recently come into consciousness as part of this, my most recent infernal, what's the word? A manifestation. So,
Thanks.
but you could. I don't know. Maybe you could ask me a different question. I remember many things from our previous infernal lives.
Okay, souls. Going on to souls. So, does the elf soul feel any different?
Well, I mean, I cannot feel his soul. I might be able to feel his soul if you dug me right into him.
Okay, does his aura... I'm going to ask one more. Does his aura feel off from a normal,
What do you mean,
evil?
does his aura seem off? All your auras seem off to me. I'm an infernal creature. You are all, from the prime material plane. You are all very strange to me. I don't know. I think maybe you are asking the wrong question.
Okay, I'll
Plus,
come
I'm
back
very annoying. I'm 7 out of 10 annoying. Just imagine if you had rolled a 10.
That's not fine. You're a bearable, annoying Frenchie. Yeah, that's it. And I'm walking back and I'm talking to him, but the conversation's now kind of split off too. So what about Soul Cleaver? Like pretending that we would have been talking about that on the way back and stuff.
Oh, wait, you should have told me in advance if I was supposed to pretend something. Hold on. Who am I? Am I the good cop or the bad cop? You don't want me to tell them what we were really talking about, is that it?
Oh, God. Shut up.
Oh, okay, I'll do as you say.
Oh, God.
Did I get the end of that?
You might have. You probably got the bit where he was saying, "Oh, so you want me to you want me to pretend that we were not talking about what we were talking about?" I can't remember exactly what he said now.
We're talking about something else.
Right, we were talking about something else. Whatever you thought we were talking about, it was definitely something else.
Okay, good night, Frenchie.
I'm going to turn around to Nate and say, Nate, he's after your treasure, mate. I'd take him out if I were you. Sorry,
oh, I'm way ahead of you on that.
And I said it so Borin could hear as well.
Hey, Mr. Coldfoot. I've completely lost the accent. His friend.
Yeah,
No, I heard Frenchie. Just ignore him. A dwarf's bond does not steal from another dwarf's bond.
All right then.
Yeah, but he's
Anytime you feel like you want to insult him, go straight ahead.
During this long rest, I'm just going to so after I've eaten my food, I'm just going to sort of rest in my bottle and just do some final research before we delve in. I'm there's just bits here. I'm just trying to wrap my head about all of the intricacies of some of the stuff in my tome that I've got. Just trying to fully understand this.
Okay, so, while Char is in the bottle, Pontos is going to use it to scratch his nards.
Yeah, I was there as well.
All this means is less people will be able to benefit from it later. That's all I'm saying.
Did we find out what was going on about that dwarven temple at the very beginning?
No, we've never found the books for the informational history.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
All right, let's head in.
Okay, so we have a big multi-roomed dungeony type place coming right up. I am going to ping you there. Hopefully it will be in the right place. There we go. Roll20 has changed the way that light walls work since I started work on this, so some of the walls might look a bit weird. So you open the great door and find inside a spiral staircase which leads to where you are now.
Guys, before we go any further, I had some breakthroughs last night. I just really wanted to. I think this could be useful before we go any further. And I summon my book of magic before me. You just trust me here. It's weird. It turns out that the quill that I've been using to make my additional spells and things in here is actually a discarded feather from a phoenix from the plane of fire. And it does have some benefits. If you are willing to give me your true name in here, it can bestow some of the benefits.
What benefits are you talking about?
Of the phoenix.
Boren Coldfoot. No, I'll test this out. Boren Coldfoot.
Yeah, I mean, you already know my full name. It's Depthananor Pentegarn.
Well, I'm just going to go around and you guys have to autograph the page in the book.
Okay. Gotta rook this down.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't involve some sort of contract, does it?
No. I'm not sure I'm at liberty to fully digress that until you put your name on the page.
Oh, I'm not putting a name on my page until I know what. Come on.
Oh, he's learning.
I think it's a bit too late for you to backtrack on stuff like that now, Borin.
Scribble.
And there's sort of this, and also if we get real into a situation, I think I have something that can help us sizzle a little bit.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm trusting you on this then. Frenchy, if my soul's already owed to you, so I can't double it down, can I?
No, it's fine. You cannot owe your soul twice. Yeah, I definitely have dibs on it.
For another 68 kills.
And once I got all your names, I just sort of quickly closed the book, and the book just disappeared, just a sort of a burst of flame, and it's just gone. Okay. Right, that should help for later on if we need it.
Good. Deep, would you like to lead the way as we reclaim your ancestral home?
Now I'll leave that to my friends Pontos and Borin.
Right. Okay then.
You,
Well, at
you
least take the first step. Take the first step, and then I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah, so Deep gives that speech that Sam gave about, that's it, the farthest I've ever been from the Shire. So it doesn't make sense since he's going home, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm going forward.
so
I'm right behind you.
you notice a big metal statue gleaming in the entranceway. This you recognise, although it is veritably swathed in spider webs and beetle carcasses and all sorts of detritus that has built up since you were last here. Various bits of ceiling have fallen down, and there is lots of dust and dirt around. But this is the back door to your ancestral home that you remember. There is a bit of a strange feel to the place. It doesn't seem quite like it was before. However, you recognise that this is home.
I'm going to turn around to Borin and go, "Hey, Spider Dwarf, are your senses tingling?"
Yeah, I've got radar on. I've switched on radar. I got nothing on the statue. However, I'm going to be clear here. Frenchie, how are you with giant mechanical creatures?
Well, I mean, what do you mean, how am I?
Can you detect them?
Well, if they are lawful evil, then I can detect them. If they are not lawful evil, then I cannot detect them. It is very simple.
You can't detect just lawful and evil?
Well, I can detect lawful and evil independently of each other or together, but nothing else. Only lawful evil.
Cowrick, Deep seems a little motivated here. Would it be better for you to scout?
Yeah, as long as there's no mimics about, we'll be fine.
I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Cool. Let's have some perception. Excuse me.
Oh.
This door does not appear to be trapped. It is very dusty and dirty, but it is otherwise untrapped. That's weird. Why didn't it open? It should have done. I guess I will just delete that door. So maybe it's not close enough.
Maybe the update to the light wall screwed up your API.
I think, well, it most definitely has, but I was hoping that it would still work. So the door in front of you opens, standing in the hallway like dressmakers' mannequins, motionless. You see mechanical zombies.
Yeah, I can't detect them. Hang on, let me just make sure what my range is. What's my range? 30 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't detect them.
But sadly they can detect you.
How tall are the walls?
How tall? I would say that in the stairwell the walls are probably only about 10 feet, 10 feet or less. But moving beyond the doorway, the ceiling appears to be a little higher.
Crap, we've got a bottleneck situation here. This is probably the best time to use your fire. I know it's not the big one, but at the moment we've got Deep and Carrick in front, and Carrick can't do stealth, and Deep's our healer.
So 1 second, I just need to find a thing. So I concur. This is a great place to do a fireball.
And it needs to go up a little bit. You're going to get friendly fire there. It needs to just go. Yeah, that's better.
That's it. That's perfect. Yeah, that gets all of you guys and no zombies at all.
Yeah.
Either way, I think it is only fair to allow people when to cast their own spells. So, but I mean, one can make a suggestion, but let's not labour it. Pontos is the first to act, as it stands.
Can Pontos do that thing where he just runs through us and we get knocked to this?
There's no room, unfortunately, for Chew Bacon after. So Pontos is just going to have to get off and unshoulder his axe and just have to go all old school.
Oh, there's at least 6 of them.
Oh, good stuff. Bravo, sir.
Oh, he's not used to actually all this walking around now. He's used to just riding everywhere.
Yep. He's having to hike. It's not good.
1 level of exhaustion at disadvantage on skill checks.
Yeah, it probably will not actually be too upsetting at this stage. Oh.
Just need a token on Pontos for the exhaustion, just so we can remember.
Yep. There we go. Lungs 1.
And with that, he will just... that's really all he'll do for now.
Okay. Just looking for a thing. There we go. And we're just going to change that there. UNDEAD. There we go. Sorry, I just realised that the thing that makes the nice sound effects isn't there, but it is now. Okay. So, it is in fact the guy that you just hit's turn. So he is going to attempt to smack you with his piston-like hydraulic slam, which he can do twice. So he is going to go... Smack. 1 miss. And... Oh, a hit! A palpable hit, sir. That's pretty much all he can do, really, where he is. So he is going to stay much where he is. And on to Master Kararuk.
Okay. So... do I get advantage on this chap because he's already engaged?
You don't get advantage, but you do get sneak attack.
Okay. So I'm going to attack him, but I'm also going to add another thing. Let me just ping it in so you know what I'm going to do.
He's going to ping it in. Pingy, 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 ping. The green flame blade.
Oh, so I'm going to be adding...
You're on 9th level now, so what does that do at 9th level? 5th level it goes up.
It's 11th level.
Oh, shame. Okay, so... Okay. So have you done your attack? You haven't done it yet. Do your attack and then we will add in the bit, the other bit. Oh, excuse me.
Are these things fire based?
They are certainly not.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
Good.
So that is 1 mech zombie splashed, and the second creature. So who's it going to splash to?
I'm going to splash this one.
Okay, so D8 plus your intelligence modifier.
D8. My intelligence modifier is intelligence is +2.
Okay, so 6 points of fire damage on this guy here. So the green fire plays about his mouldy body, lighting him up in ghoulish ways and somewhat burning his flesh. Anything else from Kararuk?
Yes, I'm going to disengage and take a step back.
Okay. So, oh, how frustrating, it's the guy at the back. But on the bright side, he only has to walk through one friend to get to you. So he takes a step forward, reaches out with his mechanically piston-powered arms, and tries to give you a bit of a slam. Miss one.
Cool. So this attack of opportunity, I will use one of my funky. Where is it gone? Uncanny dodge. To drop that. There's my uncanny dodge little thing gone. It's 10 points on it. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. So I was saying, attacks of opportunities are only when you leave combat, or if you're entering and you're kind of flanked.
Only leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you would like Pathfinder, Chris, because that's got much more complicated attack of opportunity rules, which involve moving within threat as well as moving in and out of threat. But that is a tale for another day.
Yeah.
So, on to the next one. So, filling the gap left by his dead comrade, this mech zombie steps forward to try and lay the smackdown on Pontos. First time misses. Second time also misses. Okay, on to Jar.
This is going to take forever to just get through this. I'm going to climb up on Tube Bacon just so I can actually see a little bit, rather than just looking at some giant furry butt. This is going to take so long. I can't even get close enough to try and do a fire spray or anything.
Aim beyond.
I'm just gonna try and give a little bit of space for Boring to work with. So. That's not great. Hoping for more, but can't always be that choosy. These things just don't want to die quick, and I'll leave it at that.
Can't really throw axes through you guys, so yeah, you got nothing.
Cheerlead.
I just want to check. Can I look behind me and make sure that this statue is definitely a normal statue? Hasn't shown any activity of turning into a monster.
Not as yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Give it a poke.
I'm just going to turn around and prepare, just in case we're going to get a rear attack, because I doubt I'm going to be able to do anything else.
Okay, so Borin is rear-facing in case this statue happens to do something nefarious. Do you have a held action?
To lob a hand axe at the statue if it starts for it to start. Well, strike the axe, my axe with at the statue if it gets decides to become a target.
Okay. So. Cool. And then I need to
Or any other
top.
enemies that come that way. I mean, the secret entrance probably won't have another secret entrance as part of it, but who knows?
Okay. On to deep.
Okay, told the dead, the wounded one.
Oh, very nice.
Duck it. And then I think so I can move through other people at half my movement rate.
That's right.
I'll go back there and he gets an attack on me.
Okay. So 1 hydraulic slam against deep. He misses. Aha, indeed. And now we have some things on initiative score 0. So they begin to just kind of move up the back. So this one cannot move into this square unless you guys permit it. And why would you? Will you allow this mecha zombie to move into this square here?
No.
No?
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. So this one here, already partly damaged, is going to try, and I've just remembered a thing that I forgot to do, but I'm going to remember next time. That's one. These guys don't hit that often, but when they do hit, they hit hard.
Mind out, these guys, they're fighting dirty. So he's going to, first off, swing at this one.
He did not like that.
Nice work.
And then...
Damage 11 is what finished him off. Final death embraces Mecha Zombie.
And then this one. So just punched him in the nuts. These guys are just playing filthy, and that's all he can do. He's turning back, longingly seeing Chow on the back of Chewbacca, wishing he was back there, but...
Okay, on to Kararoo.
I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to stab with me stabby dagger.
Glory kill.
Ah, yeah, back to the good old days. Boom, 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 boom. Ah!
Oh no.
I didn't get my yoink glory kill guide. Okay, on that I'm just going to take a step back. Come on!
Did you disengage?
I did, yes. Because of my cunning action, sorry.
So
I'm just so used to it now.
Next time I'll smack you.
Alright.
Being a very naughty boy.
He's not he's not a vampire, he's a very naughty boy.
I'm not a vampire.
He has a soul for one.
Oh.
An arsehole.
Jesus.
They really don't like Pontos today.
No. Sorry, Pontos, if you're watching, but it's all Kevin. It's Kevin.
Why am I getting blamed?
You always get blamed. That's your job.
You're the
Oh, fair.
teacher's pet. That's what happens.
I'll have nothing said against. I mean, what do you mean? This is
Moving
lovely.
on.
It's made of crushed ice and passion fruit puree or something, or is it strawberry?
So is it Char's turn?
Oh, right. It is. Apologies. I was just enjoying crushed ice and fruity puree and enough rum to kill an elephant.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It can make a melee attack against me. That's all right then. I can live with that.
Yeah, chew bacon makes a melee attack against you, and
No, that'll hurt.
no, keep going.
Well, you want...
I mean,
I haven't had one of these for a while.
luckily you can't lodge your finger guns into the floor, so I think you get away with that one.
How does Pontos ride this thing?
God.
No. You're a bad man.
Tangled up in the rain. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Right then. Right. I know these aren't spiders, Frenchie, but let's have a go at this. Oh.
This one just doesn't want to die.
He does not.
No, he does not. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, on to deep.
Okay. Let's literally toll the dead.
Hey! Death from the... Oh, no. I think that's a yoink for you.
That could
Hell
well be,
yeah.
that could well be a yoink. But
Not even
I
tried to
just
kill
need
them.
to find out whether he actually passes on. He does
Oh,
indeed pass
yeah.
on.
It comes back after 1 HP.
Okay, this chap here walks into the gap as if to say, you don't get rid of us that easy. And he is going to try and smack Borin. Borin gets slapped. Will he be slapped a second time? Jeez.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
Your axe pipes up and says, you're not going to take that from a dead man, are you? If not, you may as well give me to a small child well, we cannot take such an insult.
Let me just rearrange my jaw.
This one here, the only person he can reach is Borin, so he's going to try and smack Borin. I am going to give Borin half cover from the stone corner, though. Relenting somewhat.
Right, if I riposte, that's going to be half cover as well. Or
Yep.
am I...
Yep.
Yeah, then no.
Yep. What's good for you is good for him. Are you going to riposte?
No, sorry.
No. Okay. And here comes slam number 2. That's slam spelled S-L-A-Y-A... No, U-M. Slam. I forgot to give you a bonus from half cover, but he would have hit you anyway.
God damn it.
Oh my god! We are getting pounded!
Alright. Let's just keep on swinging. Da, 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 da. And you can have some.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Nice work.
I'll just make sure he stays dead for a moment.
Only
Good.
7 that time. No, he just.
And then he's Pontus is just going to go around to there and just look angry at these guys. Right, who's next? And that must be it.
Awesome. So I'm also going to go down here. And start with this chap. Boom, boom. So I'm guessing it's not quite flanking.
Not flanking at all. But you
I
you can have sneak attack, but you can't have advantage.
Advantage. Nice.
Not bad though.
Cool. And I'm not going to move this time. I'm going to stay where I am.
Very good. On to Jar.
Okay, I'm just going to get off that bucking bronco and nope. Yeah, so it's a lot easier to hit things when I'm not being bucked around.
Oh. I haven't got to name any of these guys. They get names if they come back.
Well,
Come on, Monsieur Coldfoot. You
I'm sure there's
must.
going to be plenty more of these to come.
You must reclaim your family honor. Otherwise, you may as well slit your own throat now. Okay, that is a start. We need more. Right, that's a little bit better. This guy tastes disgusting.
I'm not going to waste an action surge on a zombie. Go for it. Somebody finish him off.
All right. And once again, it comes to Deep to finish the job. Ha
Very good.
done.
Yeah, well, I can see why he is the king, yes?
Yes, indeed.
Right. We seem to have defeated them. I'm going to close down that turn order.
I am going to use second. How is everyone on health, by the way? I'm at 53%.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pontos and Borin need a short rest. I guess I could burn spell slots, but I don't think
I'm assuming this here is a door because we could just put tiny hut in front of it and then take a short rest.
I don't think we even need to do tiny hut.
Probably not for a short rest.
Okay, short rest it is then.
So
This is going to take a lot of time to clear this entire city of under the mountain.
28. Brain has gone all squidgy on me. Can't suddenly going. I can't do maths.
Math is hard. Oh, hello. $35.
And I'll do one more. Has it done this? Come on. There we go. Sort of. Right. So, and that puts that up to.
Okay, I've second winded it and then just come back up. There we go.
Well, second wind's in combat.
No, just any time.
I thought it was an action bit, or bonus action. Okay, whatever.
Right. Shall we do this right and have blessed and everything on before we go through this door?
Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, Karuk has just gone straight to the door. It's like, did you not learn anything the first time?
Well.
Sorry, speaking on mute. I said, I'm alright. Did you get injured, did you?
Can you see what happens if you hit the open door button, Chris? No.
Not a lot.
Okay. Right, I need to work out how to fix that. That's a terrible shame. That door knocker API was absolutely golden. But
Yeah, really, I appreciated the comedy moments it enabled.
Yep. Hey, I'm going to go around and open all the doors.
Oh no, I was thinking more when Carrie Rook opened the chest and I closed the door.
Oh, yeah.
I've started to get bad for that one.
If the API wasn't there, it was too perfect to have the sound.
Yeah, are you sure you're not a divination wizard? The way you could just predict what was going to happen.
What can I say? I'm blessed. Oh dear.
The door opens. There's a large statue.
Another relative deep.
Speaking from experience, don't tap its groin.
Right,
Surely,
so
if we are speaking from experience, don't we get used to spotting what these things are? I mean, it's like camouflage, but we now know what to look for.
I don't know. How would you tell?
Well, we remember what the last ones looked like.
They look a bit like this.
You know what? Just for funsies, I'm gonna drop dead on it.
so I'm just going to go up into the corner.
Sorry, John. I did not mean to cheat like that. But I would say, yeah.
Five more.
That wasn't cheating at all. That was, in fact, accidentally excellent strategy. It immediately...
Yes, I can kill them.
Oh, they're lawful evil. Technically, they're not alive, though.
Ah, damn it.
Are they fire-based? There must be something empowering them. There must be steam powered or something powering.
Hold on. I'm just going to make a snap decision on that. I would say they are not fire-based.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh. I'm just going to check the definition of a word.
They do say clockwork, so...
That would have be wind up, I would assume.
You're going to have an army of little gnomes winding these things up.
Oh, you can.
Okay, I am going to actually revise my previous decision. and say that they are fire-based
Hey.
by virtue of being infernal in origin. Infernal meaning from the inferno, something like that. And inferno meaning bloody big fire. So it's a bit of a stretch, but they're sort of a bit fiery.
Cool.
What? And how does that help us, Garrick?
That helps me.
Oh, your ice dagger, yes. At any point, are you going to learn something helpful here, Frenchie? I don't even know. How much psychic damage do you do?
Well, I don't know. It depends whether I can think of something really insulting to say to somebody that is alive and therefore able to be insulted. You see, these creatures here, they do not have the spark of general intelligence and awareness, so they cannot respond to my taunting and my mockery.
Right.
Hold on. One seems to be moving. Since I'm making quite a lot of noise, maybe he will come towards us. That might be a bad thing.
Yeah, I gotta scroll up and see how much damage did you do to the humans, if anything.
I'll tell you what, if you continue to have a conversation with me while it's not your turn, I'm sure that thing will actually come and smack you.
Okay, sorry.
Said the evil DM. Okay, hold on. Who's he going for? I think he's probably going to go for actually the closest enemy. So he starts ratcheting and clanking his way forward. And I remade the token for this so that it would be transparent, because I think that's awesome. So I'm just going to show it off on the screen. It hasn't come out nearly big enough, but you can see the aura tint through it, which is
cool.
Yes, I've done that to all the tokens now. I think all of the monsters in the campaign, with a few exceptions. I wish I'd known to do that at the beginning, because the whole thing would have looked nicer. He is going to. I just need to check to see what he can do, of course.
He's just
Clockwork
going
Abomination makes 1 bite attack and 1 slam attack.
He's just going to give the target a nice bouquet of flowers and a box of chocolates and walk away.
Yep. He's going to do exactly that.
Now that's what French axe would do.
So he tries to bite Pontos, and upon missing Pontos, he reaches out with one of his long prehensile hinged claws, and decides that he is going to give Borin a little smack as well, because he is the next closest person. He misses both times. Unfortunate. On to Borin.
Right, yeah. Is here diagonal?
Hold on. So, where are we looking?
Would you say that's diagonal?
It's supposed to go through an opposite face. So that one, 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 that one. Almost anything but that one, because it would have to go from one side to an opposite side.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go around Chewbacca, or slide underneath him, and then up a get, and one axe to the chest.
Hold on, you can't occupy the same space as Chewbacca.
I thought he's...
There we go. Okay, so that was 10,
Nice.
20,
Nice hit.
25, 30. Okay, you can be there. That's fine. So, and passing through friendlies costs you double movement. So you are currently out of movement.
That's fine.
Okay. Nice hit.
And nothing. Damn it.
Well, it was a good start. Well done, Borin.
Thank you, Frenchie.
You're welcome. We're going to have to come up with a better name. I feel like
You're-
it does not really encapsulate my personality.
You come up with something, and I'll veto it if it's bad, and we can come up with something together.
Ah, whatever you say. Oh, look. He's coming for us.
Okay, just careful. You're slipping into Borat there.
Ah, well, we have to be careful, you know. These things do happen. Okay, 1 bite for Borin.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow, okay.
Good grief.
And a slam for Kararook in the corner there. But that may require that I do something. Oh no, it's fine. I can get him. I think. I may be about to crash the sandbox.
I'm kind of regretting using my second wind right now.
I'm not going to take that damage. I'm going to use my funky. There's the gun. I'm going to dodge.
And there's one other thing I need to do very quickly, which hopefully will not mess up the turn order. Right, okay. So, you reduce the damage taken from the slam of the Clockwork Abomination, and then we move on to Pontos, who is already front and centre.
Yeah. After seeing those long limbs going out, he's not going to try and move around this thing because he doesn't want Chew Bacon to get hurt, so he's going to just stay there and thwack. Or at least try. Come on.
You got this, Pontos. Ah, fuck.
I've rolled 4 1s tonight.
Jesus.
4 1s.
Carter to the rescue.
Jesus
Oh no! You have
I
just
want-
applied maximum damage to
Oh,
yourself.
Sorry,
Ooh.
sorry, that was a close. Maximum damage to yourself as if you'd hit the target. So the axe does. The axe does 2d. Where? Let's get Pontos's sheet. I've got too many character sheets on here.
I think it's
he's got-
D12 plus strength plus whatever the.
D12 plus 5 slashing, so that'd be 17 damage.
I think there might. Is there an extra +1 in there because it's magic?
I'm just looking at what it says on the character sheet. His strength is only. Oh yeah, so it should be okay. So that'd be D12 plus 6 then. So that'd be 18.
Cool.
I'll just do that now. So that turns that into that. Okay. Yeah, he hit himself. Then he raked it with the claws,
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
and then go to Bacon. Oh no, it's not the.
What the? Why is there a giant spider in the middle of the corner? Where the heck did that come from? I looked up and it's there.
Good pig.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
So it inadvertently missed. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Damn it.
I'm just going to bump that spider and unbump this one. So after Deep finishes his go, I'm going to do the spider because I accidentally unbumped the wrong one.
Oh, actually, if I can take that back, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Oh, and then I'm done.
Okay, at least
Okay.
the spider can't fit to hit me.
Hold still for a sec, Carrot. So. It's tight, but he's on the ceiling.
Oh, come on.
So he's on the floor now.
Oh, he missed anyway. Okay, on to Kararook.
Cool. I'll say, Borin, I'm coming back. And with that, I'm turning around, I'm facing the wall, and I'm climbing up the wall. So my hands can dig into the wall, and I'm climbing up the wall. Then along the top of the ceiling.
Oh, Jesus.
So, okay.
And
So a thing's going to happen, though. So I'm going to turn you upside down to represent the fact that you are climbing the wall.
Cool.
But as you climb the wall to run towards Borin over the top.
Oh.
There's a spider on the ceiling.
Oh, for God's sake.
In the way.
Borin!
What do you want me to do about this?
Hold
Fireball, anvil.
I think our convention will now be, if they're upside down, they're on the ceiling.
Alright, so I'm going to fight this thing on the ceiling then. So the party look up and they just see me on the wall with my dagger stabbing this spider that's after Borin. Do I get advantage of sneak attack? Because it's not really expecting me to climb a wall, I guess.
Oh, I must regretfully decline, but I do appreciate your effort to find new and interesting ways to have advantage on every turn.
Boom, 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 boom. Cool.
So the spider was looking down at Borin, and you climbed up the wall and stabbed him in the arse. So
Pretty much. And it was a really cool stabby dagger as well.
yeah, he's probably like, ah, what's that? It's like when someone comes up behind you with a cold can out of the fridge or something, and it's like you hit the ceiling and start screaming. Anything else from Carol Rook?
No.
Okay.
That's me.
Let's move on to Giant Spider number 1. They're all called Giant Spider number 1 at the moment for reasons that I cannot quite fathom. Giant Spider number 1, despite having a massive stab wound in his rear end, is still going to try and bite Borin. For Borin is the eternal enemy of all spiders. On to Char.
Okay. Well, seeing that on the ceiling, it's I can't get a decent bead on these gribblies down on the floor with chew bacon in the way, so I'm going to just try and hit the roof.
Yeah, I'd say but either of those spiders is fair game because they're literally on the ceiling.
Yoinky yoink, sweet.
Borin, what is it with you and these spiders?
I don't know.
I'm just going to take a step back. It's like, don't get too close to those mechanical things. Remember what happened last time?
Oh,
And,
God, they explode, don't they?
Damn, they remembered.
No.
That's the most fun thing about them.
Charles remembered. Charles, the least one out of the whole group that is really that bothered about them, but Charles stepping away.
Anvil!
I've been.
What's this anvil thing anyway?
Ouch.
Basically, every turn, Borin wants to be the target, and so he wants me to keep nuking him with fireballs because everything's around him.
But why is that anvil?
Because of hammer and anvil, basically. So yeah, sort of he's taking the hit from it. So So he's just the anvil, just
I see.
absorbing it. Yeah.
I understand now. Okay, the reason I did that twice after missing the first one is because I forgot to give myself advantage for flanking. On to Borin.
Okay. Spiders it is, because it's nice, soft, and can bleed.
And on the ceiling.
You know, damn.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
It's on the ceiling.
Well, he's got a great axe. He can, chimney sweep
Hey,
it.
well, I can jump straight up with the boots of leaping if you want.
Yeah. I'm disinclined to waste that 40 point crit there. Especially since you killed a spider instead of a giant clockwork abomination. Right. Continue. Carry on, Mr. Borin. No. What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, advantage. Thank you, Deep.
Yeah. You had better have another try then. Come on. You are useless. I'm
sorry, you're the literal axe here. You're not failing to go through its armor.
Hey, my power is to be sharp and witty. Your duty here is to swing me in the right direction, which you seem to be unable to do at this time.
Craftsman, tools.
Anything else?
Well, this tool is actually sentient. So.
Okay, so is it the Abomination's turn?
Yep. Is Brian finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Okay, so can I hit Karuk? Karuk is on the ceiling, so that kind of probably makes it a bit of a reach. But we're definitely going to bite Borin. Did I just say Borin when I meant Karuk? He can definitely hit Borin. He's definitely going to hit Borin. It's just Karuk he might not be able to reach. And I forgot to do it with advantage again. Curses. Let's try again.
Ooh.
Ouch. Okay. This creature cannot reach Karuruk. But from this square it is 10 feet over to Tubacon and Pontos. For the purposes of targeting, we shall say that Pontos is within reach because he is mounted upon Tubacon's back. 10-foot slam attack on Pontos. Oof. And then it's Pontos' turn.
Operation. This is dumb, but this is Pontos.
Nice.
Hooray! So, let me just very quickly find out what that does. Does that happen immediately?
Bang!
Michael Bayard, yeah.
When a clockwork abomination falls to 0 hit points, its infernal battery explodes. Creatures within 10 feet of the clockwork abomination take 14 brackets 4d6 fire damage or half damage on a successful DC 14 dexterity saving throw. Please can I have... This is within 10 feet, so this is Deep, Tubacon, Pontos and Borin and the other one. So, ooh, okay. So I shall do the save for the other one.
All failures. Hey.
Wow.
Happy days.
If that's okay.
I didn't hear what you said, Michael. Can you say it again?
I'm going to use my Indomitable, which allows me to re-roll any save.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
What am I looking for? Dexterity again.
Hooray!
Yes.
Okay, so Borin on a second attempt passes. I'm going to roll 4d6 for fire damage and Everyone except Borin is going to take all of it, I'm afraid. So that is 12. 12 to everybody except Borin, who is only going to take 6. So I'll do Borin. And I'll do Deep as well.
I already applied it.
You did? Well, I just applied it again. Apologies. Let's give you that back. Sorry, mate. I was a little bit quick off the mark, but you were even quicker. Did you do Pontos and Tubacon, Kevin?
Yes, I have.
Good man. And
So
we shall
that-
take some hit points. Oh my god, I've just accidentally given the Clockwork Abomination minus 76 hit points, and that is far too many. And I have become French, but not in a good way. Okay, let's have Pontos' second attack. Second and subsequent attacks, I might add.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, nice!
30 damage from the pig.
Wow. Was that 2 crits in a row?
Yep.
I roll.
Fine.
I roll 1s or 20s, it seems, today.
Oh, lovely job. Okay, let's do some quick measurements. So that is Borin, that is Tubacon and Pontos. Dexterity saves all round, please.
I thought of another medal we could be human pincushion. Who takes the most damage in a session?
That's actually quite a good one. Can you drop that in the Discord chat, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Oh dear, both failed.
Okay, and 1 for Borin, 2, please, in a sec, Michael.
Just clicking. We really should get blessed on that in the future.
Okay, another 12. So 12 points all round.
Oh dear. That's...
Wow, this is. I've
God.
already done Borin, so
Thank you.
that is a marginally more destructive first couple of encounters than I expected, but I'm having a great time. So
Yeah, Pontos is not looking particularly bright and breezy.
I'm down to 26%.
so on that bombshell,
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be time to do some awards.
Cool. Before that happens, I'm just going to go to the middle of the room and somersault down off the ceiling.
Oh.
With a funky.
Go ahead.
Somersault.
Sorry, I was about to turn you the other way up, and you were
Okay.
you were already moving. What the hell happened then? Oh, I've just realised I put the token lock on. That's why you pinged back again. There we go. I'm going to turn you over. Then I'm going to put the token lock back on. And
Funky acrobatic somersault midair.
He's doing hero landing. He's doing hero landing.
I am indeed. Boom! Even though I didn't really do much that round, only.
that's a very colourful blood spatter pattern. We've got slime, we've got oil, and we've got blood, and that might even be a bug one as well. Very good. So, the time has come, the walrus said,
Mm-hmm.
to speak of other things, of shoes and chips and sealing wax and cabbages and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot and where the fish have wings. Callooh, Calais, no work today, where cabbages and kings. So let's
Indeed.
have,
God bless Alice.
Alice.
Who the fuck? Yeah.
I've been lost for so long.
So who got first blood this week? I have no
First
clue.
blood. It was deep.
From
He
doing
He did a cheeky mayonnaise on the 5 guards.
yes, quite right. Yes, definitely first blood to Pontos. I just said Pontos and I meant to say Deep, and I'm very sorry. I've got all your names wrong today. I shall hang my head in shame. And then I shall lift it up again because I need to do stuff with it. So, next. First kill.
That was Borin.
Okay. Kill of the week. I quite enjoyed Pontos killing one clockwork abomination and then the other. That was quite fun. But if we're looking for an individual kill of the week, I'm not sure really. Anyone got any ideas?
The fights we had spiders, we had guards, and then we had the zombies, and then this. So I think probably the Pontos just on a Demolition Derby run's probably the best fit actually.
It was pretty cool. Okay.
It was very nice.
There may have been more than one yoink. I seem to think there were some yoinks with mech zombies.
We both deep with that one.
I think I got some. Deep got some.
Yeah, we've definitely had more than one yoink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody pick their favourite yoink.
I'm going to say the mecha zombie that refused to die when I hit it, Pontos hit it, Karuk hit it, but Deep then finished it off.
Cool. Okay, extra one for Deep. Welcome home, Deep. Longest kill streak. Well, there's at least two contenders because Pontos killed two things in a row, and so did Char, and there may have been others.
I think Pontos got two lots of two. He got two guards and then the two abominations. So I think he only got like two spiders sort of thing. So I think probably again down to Pontos just for consistency more than anything else.
Agreed. Okay, let's give that to Pontos. Kill from the grave. I don't know if that applies today.
No,
I don't know. Sorry, Michael, go ahead.
No, it didn't. I didn't do any riposte.
Yeah, riposte is a good one. Also, what is it? Angelic Servant, or whatever it's called. Spiritual Guardian? Spirit Guardian, that's it. Spirit Guardian does that. There's probably quite a few spells that do it, but Damage Dealer. There weren't any fireballs this week, so it's all pretty much down to melee and pew pew pew. So...
didn't make a note of those ones. So, sorry, I didn't miss those ones.
In terms of volume, I think we're probably looking at Pontos, but honourable mentions at the very least. A crit for 40 off the Infernal Great Axe. Then
I think Carrot got a nice hit at one stage.
wasn't it 58 or something like that? It was quite a big one, wasn't it?
I think I got a few big ones fairly early on.
Right, I wish I could scroll back through the chat even further, but I cannot. So, where were we? That was the last session. I'm going to scroll to the bottom and then slowly scroll back up again. Okay, that was 40. 15. 12. 15.
Yeah. But for damage dealing, the rogue and the fighters pulling their weight, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah. There was a 35. Oh no, that was a heal. That's different. That's not as good. Okay, well, anyway, there were some big damage deals there. I cannot find a better one than 40 scrolling through, but I seem to think that there was a really good one from Kararuk, so I'm just looking out for the green.
I yield the Pontos in this double kill of the mix.
Yeah, I don't know if I was over 40 or not.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go with... we can either go with 40 for the individual hit, or we can go with the absolute shed load of damage done by Pontos in that round when he did 30, 28, 9.
Shed load.
30,
shed
28,
load.
9, so that's 58, 67. Yeah, I reckon Pontos probably takes that one, to be fair. Unless we get to the point of actually clarifying the rules. Best supporting role. I don't know. The thing that springs to mind, obviously, all respect to the best supporting deep, but I think Chew Bacon was actually punching above his weight today. He was doing great. I'm not sure if he counts as a supporting role. But,
I didn't cast a single healing spell, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So if Chew Bacon is allowed to win an award, then maybe he can have a best supporting role. Technically, he's a mount, but
I think you might have said Chew Bacon is a separate entry on that spreadsheet, Michael.
Well, why not?
Come on, where's my award? There it is.
Fumble of the week, 2 fumbles in a row. Doesn't happen very often. One in 400, I think, isn't it, for that to happen?
No. Four this session. Get it right.
Well, yeah, but 2 in a row, that's pretty good. But 4 whole fumbles, that's...
Yeah, I think 4, and they were both back-to-back.
2 on Pontos, 2 on Char. I'm back.
Was it literally 4 fumbles in a row?
Wow. Oh, no. I meant 2 were back-to-back, and then 2 were back-to-back.
Ah, cool. That is still quite impressive. That is.
Although, I would say Pontos' fumbles were worse because he actually ended up hurting himself. Charles were more like they didn't count towards him.
I cracked a nail.
Well, if we award them to the characters and not the players, then I guess we award it to Pontos. If we awarded it to the player, then we would definitely award it to Kevin because he got all the fumbles.
Yeah, I would probably say allocate it to me because it'd be a bit unfair to give it to Ryan when he's not here.
Fair play. Okay, so that one's going to go to Char.
Okay, so we're moving into Char. Okay.
Then MVP. Any nominations?
Again, I think it's been a bit of a Pontos night, really. Just cleaning.
Pontos night.
Cool. We will say no more. It is Pontos night.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like it ought to be some obscure holiday that only public schoolboys know to celebrate. You must hang up your silk garters on Pontos night to receive your pigling surprise.
What happens in their house behind closed doors? That's up to them. They're both consenting, so that's fine.
Okay. Role player of the week.
I believe my creation of Frenchie and turning a French accent into.
Does that mean that I win role player of the week for
for
being the axe?
I think
yes, it goes to John.
Yay! I think that might be the first trophy for the DM.
For that outrageous French accent.
An outrageous French accent! You're all going to curse me for that later.
No, he's not here.
Okay.
He has his own growl. It's very nice.
Is that the last one? That is the last one?
I just don't know where to put John as the role player.
Oh, maybe I could have my own column and just put DM at the top of it.
Yeah.
And then one trophy against the many... it must still be in double figures, I would have thought, for most of them.
Yeah, triple.
So,
like how many was this sheet?
I think that's probably it for today. So I hope you enjoyed the session, and we shall continue the slightly terrifying reclamation of Deep's home next week.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Have a good one, guys.
Alright.
Have a nice day.
Catch you all later.
Easy, everyone.
Cheers.